Hey everyone, I know how frustrating it can be when you find a gaming laptop that looks perfect on paper but then feels sluggish once you actually start using it for real games or work. You don't want to waste money on something that can't keep up with your sessions, so today I'm going to walk you through the Acer Nitro V15 to help you decide if it's the right fit for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't just another high-spec laptop with numbers that sound impressive but don't translate to real performance. The Nitro V15 actually delivers where it counts, especially if you're gaming at 1080p or doing content creation on the side. The Intel Core i9-13900H and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5060 combo means you can run modern titles like Cyberpunk 2077 or Alan Wake 2 on high settings without the frame rate tanking. I've seen laptops with similar specs struggle with thermal throttling, but Acer's cooling system here does a solid job keeping things stable during long sessions. Now, if you're someone who wants to push beyond 1080p or dive into ray tracing heavy games, you might hit a ceiling faster than you'd expect. The RTX 5060 is great for 1440p gaming, but don't expect 4K level performance without some serious compromises. That's not a deal-breaker for most gamers, but it's worth keeping in mind if you're chasing ultra-high resolutions. One thing that stood out to me is the 165Hz FHD IPS display. It's not just about the refresh rate, it's about how smooth everything feels when you're playing fast-paced games like Valorant or Fortnite. The colors are vibrant, and the response time is quick enough to avoid that annoying ghosting effect you sometimes see in cheaper panels. If you're coming from a 60Hz or even a 120Hz display, the jump to 165Hz is noticeable and makes a real difference in competitive play. The 32GB DDR4 RAM and 1TB SSD are no-brainers for today's games and workloads. You won't have to worry about running out of memory anytime soon, and the SSD keeps load times snappy. Loading into Call of Duty or Elden Ring takes seconds, not minutes, which is a small but meaningful upgrade over older or lower-end systems. Now, let's talk about who this laptop is really for. If you're a gamer who wants a machine that can handle high-end titles without breaking the bank, this is a solid pick. It's also a good fit if you're a content creator who needs a laptop that can handle video editing or 3D rendering alongside gaming. The Thunderbolt 4 and Wi-Fi 6E are nice extras for future-proofing, especially if you're using external monitors or high-speed peripherals. But if you're a professional who needs top-tier GPU performance for workstation-grade tasks like 3D modeling or AI workloads, you might want to look at workstation laptops or desktops instead. The RTX 5060 is great for gaming, but it's not optimized for the kind of sustained, heavy-duty workloads that a workstation GPU would handle. On the downside, the battery life is what you'd expect from a high-performance gaming laptop short. Don't plan on taking this unplugged for more than a couple of hours if you're doing anything intensive. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you need portability. Another thing to consider is the build. It's not flimsy, but it's not premium either. If you're rough with your gear, you might want to invest in a good case or sleeve to protect it. The Backlit keyboard is a nice touch for late-night gaming sessions, though the key travel isn't as deep as some higher-end gaming keyboards. So, should you buy it? If you're a gamer or content creator who wants a powerful, smooth-running machine without overspending on features you won't use, the Acer Nitro V15 is a great choice. It delivers where it matters most: performance, display quality, and storage without the unnecessary bloat. Just be realistic about your needs and don't expect it to replace a full desktop setup. If you're still on the fence, check out the link in the description to see the latest details and pricing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.